I don't want to be up. And it snowed last night. And I've got stuff to do. I am going to see Gabs today. And I'm going to give her her birthday gifts. Because we don't know when we're going to be, if we're going to be able to get together for her birthday or not. And I have a bunch of errands to run. I have to pick up something at Lane Bryant. Ulta's having like a Skin Lovers event today. And like my favorite eye cream is on sale. So I have to go there. I have to go to Aldi. So, essentially what's happening today is I'm taking y'all along with me, and I'm just gonna do like a spend the day with me video. And full disclosure, I don't actually know how this is gonna turn out. I'm still trying to find my voice on YouTube, and I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I've just been filming videos that I enjoy watching, so I don't know, but that's what's going on. And so I'm going to bring you along with me. We'll see how all of that goes. So I figure, why not wake up with me too? Here's what I look like when I wake up. I woke up like this. Oh god. My hair, super cute. I've been thinking about getting a satin pillowcase because it's supposed to help not tangle your hair and mess it all up in the middle of the night, but I haven't done that yet. So anyway, let's see where the day takes us, and you'll come along with me, and I don't know what parts I'm going to film. I don't know if it's just going to be a whole bunch of montage footage. I don't really know what we're doing, okay? So you're just going to have to bear with me while we figure it out. So, update. We have a winter weather advisory happening, and Gabby and I are just going to kind of play it by ear. The winter weather advisory is supposed to stop at 3, so, and it is, what time is it? Oh, my Fitbit is dying. So now I don't know what time it is. But if it's like 9:30, so it's supposed to stop at 3. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I feel like going out. Like right now it stopped snowing and it's just raining, which is why we still have a winter weather advisory, because it's gonna turn into ice and stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but in the meantime I'm gonna do an exfoliating face mask. So I just figured I would show that to you now. So I got this in you guessed it, a FabFitFun box. And it's a purifying 2-in-1 pumpkin pour detox mask and scrub. It smells so good. It smells like pumpkin pie. I know you can't smell it, which is unfortunate because it smells so good. Also, I've just been laying around because it's just been the morning and I've just been super lazy. And I was listening to an audiobook called Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And an alarm came up on my phone. And basically, Taylor Jenkins Reid wrote The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which became a very popular book. And then she also wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, which I loved. I gave Daisy Jones and the Six a 5-star rating. I don't remember what I gave The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I think I gave it 5 stars, but looking back, it might be more like 4.5. 4.5 or 4. Because when I compare it to like my other 5-star books, it's not at the same level. I mean, it's still really good, but it's not at the same level as the other books, like Daisy Jones and the Six and any other 5-star book that I've read. But okay, so basically the premise of Maybe in Another Life is we follow a character named Hannah Martin, and she is kind of like a nomad. Like, she just goes from city to city, kind of doing whatever. And she just hasn't really found like a home. She also has a best friend named Gabby, which I thought was funny. And it's essentially about, there becomes this pivotal moment in her life, and at that moment, Taylor Jenkins Reid starts writing the novel from two different points of views, like two different life paths. And it's so cool because it's almost kind of like a choose your own adventure, but you're not choosing it, you're just like reading what's going on. And then you kind of end up playing favorites with whichever life path you want her to have, which is so cool because I ended up really rooting for this one particular outcome. But what's cool is you get to see both. You get to see both outcomes, and you know, there's like there's potentially different love interests, there's potentially different things going on with her family and other things that can play into it. Like, I don't want to give away too much. I wish I could talk about it. It's just so cool. I've never read a book like that before, where they just play off of two different events, and then you just get to read what would have happened if this choice was made versus what would have happened if this choice was made. And it's just so cool to read. I absolutely loved it. It's such a unique perspective and such a unique take on writing a book. It's just so cool. So I just wanted to share that because I thought it was awesome. I definitely gave it 5 stars, and feel free to check it out. It's definitely it's adult. So the character's 29 when we meet her. So it's adult. It doesn't have any like graphic sex scenes or anything in it though. So it's just really cool. It's really cool. Taylor Jenkins Reid is definitely becoming quickly one of my favorite authors, and I'm excited to check out more of her work. I have a bunch saved on my want to read list on Goodreads, so if you don't follow me on Goodreads and you're just interested in what kind of books I'm looking to read, you can find me at Phoenix Rises 626. So, all right, I'm gonna let this mask settle and do what it needs to do, and then take it off, and I'll check in with you guys later. I don't know when I'm gonna check in because I don't know what's going on today. So again, like I said earlier in this video, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we're gonna do. So I'll check in with you later. Okay, so I took a shower, and I just checked, and the bank that I go to make Elsa, which is my, the name of my white Honda CR-V that I have, where I go to make Elsa's car payment, closes at 1 p.m. I thought it closed at 2, so now I have to like rush out real quick and just go to the bank. So then I might end up just going and running a couple of errands, but honestly, it's still crappy outside. I'm looking out the window right now. It's not snowing anymore, it's still just raining, but the rain is gonna like quickly turn into ice. And I don't know if it's ice right now. I think the roads are just wet right now. So I think it's fine. So I might just run a couple errands. And so we might have a couple car vlogs in here. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We'll see where the day takes us. Not sure if Gabby and I are still going to get together because she's not feeling too good and the weather's still kind of crappy. So we'll see. And the errands that I run are just going to be around town. They're not going to be that far away, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. But yeah, as you can see, I don't have any makeup on. I don't know if that I'm going to put any makeup on, so this video is just like whatever. I don't know. Oh, it's my first crack at trying to do like a spend the day with me kind of thing. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. That was like the worst thing ever, okay? Like, the water kept smacking into my back, and now my entire backside is wet. So, love that for me. All right. We are gonna attempt to go to Ulta, and we're gonna see what that looks like for us. So, love that for us. never vlogged in the car before, so chances of something going wrong are highly probable. Just saying. Just like this, how it moved. Oh wait, I think I found a nice little groove for it. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to Ulta to try to get the eye cream, and then Lane Bryant is right next to Ulta at that point, so I can just pick up what I ordered online. They were having a semi-annual sale, I think it was a semi-annual sale, for their bras, and I didn't realize it until too late, so I wasn't able to get all the ones that I would have wanted, but I ended up getting one that will suffice, because one of the bras I have now is just too big because I've lost weight, so it's actually uncomfortable. It doesn't fit me very well, and actually ends up creating back pain throughout the day because it doesn't fit me well. So I wanted to get a new one. This task of vlogging in the car is going to be very interesting with the phone moving the way that it does. Okay, maybe that'll work. We'll see. So yeah, I think Gabs and I are gonna reschedule, because here's the thing. It is nasty out here, okay? I don't know if you saw me getting, I mean, you did see me getting gas, but like, the water from the building kept just like flying into my backside, and it was uncomfortable. Actually threw me off so much that I accidentally pressed diesel for gas at first, and then luckily the machine was like, no bitch, you can't put diesel in, that's not the pump that you selected. And I was like, oh shoot, so that would have been really bad. So I'm just gonna adjust this real quick. Okay, sorry. So then it corrected itself, that I was able to put in 87 octane. Whew, that would have been really bad. I would have busted up my entire car, and that's just, we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. Okay, so because what's going to happen is all of this stuff that's like melting right now because of the rain is going to turn to ice quickly, I would imagine. So I think Gabs and I might just try to reschedule. It is not fun out here. I also need to grocery shop, but I don't think I'm going to I don't feel like grocery shopping in this mess. So, and I shop at Aldi, so I think I'm just gonna Instacart it and have it delivered. I know, it sounds so pretentious, like, oh, I don't feel like being out in this, so I'm gonna have somebody else do it. Listen, that's what they get paid to do, so that's how I justify it in my head, that they get paid to do that, so I shouldn't feel bad. Oh my gosh. Honestly though, if I don't go grocery shopping today, or if I don't Instacart the stuff today, then maybe I can do it tomorrow. So the thing is that I also need to do some interview prep for this job that I want to apply for with the company that I work with now. It's pretty much on the same team that I'm on now. It's just a different role, and it's higher up than what I do now, so I want to go for it. So I have to do some interview prep for that. And also, Lil's Bugs was making it very hard for me to leave the house today. I haven't even made my bed yet. I normally make my bed every day, but I haven't even made my bed yet because I wasn't planning to rush out like this. But as you saw in the clip earlier, like, I found out that the bank was closing in 30 minutes, so I had to rush out. But anyway, so I'll insert a picture of Lil's Bugs and show you. She was all comfy cozy in the bed and was making it very hard for me to leave. So, what else? Oh, so I mentioned that I finished Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I decided to pick up another audiobook, and I'm now listening to With a Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. And it's really cool because it's actually narrated by her too. So not only is she the author, but she's also the narrator for the audiobook, which I think is so cool. And Michelle Obama did that for her autobiography, Becoming. And I have a physical hard copy of it that I got for Christmas a couple years ago, and I haven't read it yet, but I think I'll probably end up reading it and listening to it at the same time. I've done that before, where I just have the book open in front of me and then I just pull up the audiobook and listen to it at the same time. I might even be able to do that with Jonathan Van Ness's autobiography. And if you don't know who that is, he is one of the people from Queer Eye on Netflix. I love that show. I love Jonathan Van Ness most of all. So, and then I don't know what else I'm going to end up doing today. We'll see where the day takes me. I kind of just woke up without really having too much of a plan. You ever just wake up and you feel kind of like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't like, first of all, I'm not feeling that great personally. I'm on my period right now, and I know that might be a controversial topic to talk about, but I am all for destigmatizing periods, so I will talk about it. I won't go into detail, but I just feel bloated and achy, and I don't have a lot of energy, so I'm dealing with that. So when I woke up this morning, even though yesterday I was like, oh, I'll wake up and I'll do this and I'll film this video and I'll go to all these places and it'll be really cool, and then I woke up and I'm like, I'm still gonna film, but I'm just not feeling up to the task of going to all these places, and I'm craving stuff so much. Like, I feel like a bottomless pit today. I feel like I could eat whatever and just not even care, which just adds to the bloated feeling that I already have. So that's fun. Love that for me. I'm sorry for all these bumpy roads and stuff. I hope that this portion of the video is okay. I personally like car vlogs. Actually, one of the people that I follow on YouTube named Peter Mon, he has like 5 different channels. He has a vlog channel, a drama channel where he talks about like the drama within the beauty community and stuff, and then he also has a Peter Likes Books channel where he talks about books, and Peter reviews stuff, and oh shoot, what's his other one? Peterisms. His Peterisms is where he does daily meditations and stuff. Now actually he does daily meditations, one of the books that he does daily meditations from is called The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty. And if you don't know who that is, she wrote the book Codependent No More, which I've read and is so good, because I've definitely been in codependent relationships and have even had and I don't just mean romantic relationships, like friendships and family members and stuff. So I have a tendency to be kind of codependent as well. And, well, I used to have a tendency to be codependent, and that's something that now I've been working on and trying not to be codependent. So that when I get into my next romantic relationship, I hopefully will have learned the lessons that I needed to learn from the previous one. Speaking of that, let's just segue into that real quick. I decided that I'm going to start dating again this year, which is both terrifying and exciting at the same time. Now, I don't mean that I would necessarily be in a relationship again this year. I mean, if it happens that way, it happens that way, but I'm just talking about dating, like going on dates and having that experience, because I haven't gone on a date since 2017. So yeah. And that was when I was with my ex, so yeah, I haven't gone on a date in a long time. It's been on purpose. Like, I don't want, a lot of times when I talk to people who don't maybe necessarily understand what's going on or whatever, sometimes people get like, where they feel like they need to correct that, and they feel like they need to make sure that I go on a date or whatever. I haven't been on a date since 2017 because I'm pathetic. I haven't been on a date since 2017 because it was my choice not to date and not to put myself out there and not to do anything like that. So it was strictly all my choice, because I come from an abusive relationship, a mentally and emotionally abusive relationship, and so I knew that I needed to take the necessary and appropriate time
to heal from that before I could even think about getting involved with someone else, because so I went to school for psychology and ended up not wanting to be a therapist at the end of it, but I have my associates majored in psychology, and because I thought I wanted to be that one day. And so I know that when you're in abusive relationships, if you don't take time to heal from that and figure out your part in it and figure out why you were kind of wanting to be involved with that person in the first place, is, you know, because I'm not saying, like, I'm not blaming the victim, right? Like, I'm not blaming myself, and I'm not blaming anyone who's been involved in an abusive relationship and was the victim in that abusive relationship. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is we all have a part to play, and there's a reason why we stayed. There's a reason why we stayed, and it's different for everybody. And you generally need to figure that out, so that you can try to combat that in the future, so that if you're presented with something similar in the future, then you don't necessarily fall into the same path that you were in before, where you stayed even though you shouldn't have. So anyway, that was a long segue. So anyway, so having overcome that and having left that relationship, I just wanted to make sure I was taking time to fall back in love with myself again and figure out, you know, who I want to be, what I want to do, where I'm going, and the things that are important to me in my life. And a lot of that ended up being spending more time with friends and family, and trying new things, and going on more adventures, even if it was something small or what would appear to be simple, like just trying to, like, go into a comedy club or something when I otherwise wouldn't have, or going out to places that I otherwise wouldn't go, and things like that. I just needed to spend time with myself, and I'm not sick, but I'm just very nasally and snuffly, so I'm sorry that that's probably being displayed while I'm talking. But anyway, so yeah, so again, I segued, but I'm looking to date again this year, and so we'll see. But it is cuffing season right now, and if you don't know what cuffing season is, it starts basically in November and lasts up until Valentine's Day, and that's when people get involved in relationships purposely just because they're lonely during the holidays, and then they end up breaking up with that person before Valentine's Day so they don't have to spend Valentine's Day with them. So it is an actual thing. You can look it up, because when I've said this to other people before, they're like, you're making that up, or like, you have too many rules, or whatever. Like, no, this is a legitimate thing. This is a legitimate thing that happens in the online dating world. I'm parked at where I need to be, so I'm taking my seatbelt off. But yeah, so it's cuffing season. So it's not even like, I'm not even looking to start dating until March. And I don't know if I'm actually gonna start dating in March, but that's when I would like have the green light for myself to go ahead and give it a go and download an app. Because I'll probably end up having to go the online route. You just don't really meet people in person these days. Like, I would love to just walk into a bookstore or a library or something and like sit down with a book in the little cafe area of the bookstore, and then have some cute guy come up to me and be like, "What you reading?" But you know, that doesn't happen, so I'll have to go the online dating route. So anyway, I'm at Ulta, so I'm gonna run into Ulta. I'm gonna run into Lane Bryant. I'm probably not gonna film in there. I mean, I'm probably not going to. I don't think I'm going to. And then I'll check in after that. Okay? So, I didn't check Ulta's website to see if the eye cream they had on sale was in the store by me, and it's not. And apparently the eye cream is online only. So that's cute. But they've had stuff that was listed as online only before, and then I would actually go into the store and then they would honor whatever the online price was. So I didn't even think about considering that as a factor. But yeah. Oh, okay, now someone's pulling up next to me. Now I feel awkward. So just gonna put on some chapstick. This is tastes so good. Can you pull all the way up? Because that'd be great if you could. No, you're not going to? Okay. That's the EOS chapstick I just put on. That's in the scent Lavender Latte. So it has notes of lavender, espresso, and vanilla, and it smells so good and it tastes so good. It came in a 2-pack that also had eucalyptus mint. I think it's eucalyptus mint, and I have that one on my vanity at home, and then I keep the lavender latte one in my purse. So anyway, so yeah, they didn't have the eye cream that I was looking for, so I'm gonna have to order that online, which I was like, great, I could have just went home. I didn't need to be out in all this mess. It stopped raining though, so we're good right now. But anyway, so then I went to Lane Bryant because it was right next to Ulta to pick up the bra that I ordered, and then the lady's door was very close to hitting Elsa. And then she said, well, you get 50% off a regular price item if you pick up something in store. And so I looked around and I found this cute pair of pajamas that looked really cute. Well, it was like loungewear. It was like pajama loungewear stuff. So it would have been a cute pair of joggers, very soft, kind of like the ones that were super soft in my what I got for Christmas video. And then it had like a long sleeve sweater type thing, which I could actually see just wearing out and about if I wanted to. But I don't know how I feel about it because it's technically sleepwear. But I mean, people wear stuff like that all the time. I just never have really. But I'm trying to branch out a little bit and see if maybe I could start incorporating stuff like that into my wardrobe more often instead of always wearing like jeans and jeggings and things. Like I usually have a whole outfit. I don't really have loungewear that I go out in. So like even today would have been a great day to go out in loungewear, but I'm wearing a pair of loose fitted jeans and an oversized shirt that says it's too people-y outside that Brandy made for me a couple years ago. I mean, you can't see it because I have my coat on, but anyway, so I found the cute pair of pajamas and I bring them up to the register and I'm like, hey, I'm super bad at doing math in my head. Can you just ring this up and let me know like how much it costs with the coupon? And because they were also having 40% off sleepwear and then 50% off, so I wasn't sure if I would get 40% and then like 50% on top of that, which I did not. So it would have altogether came out to be like 48 bucks. So I said, let's pass. And she's like, oh, on all of it? And I said, yeah, let's pass. And then she was looking around like, like she was trying to figure out how to potentially make this work for me or to offer up a different pair of pajamas or something. It was kind of cute. She was trying to like, but I think she was also just trying to get a sale. But I just like was not prepared to spend 50 bucks on pajamas today. So I just got the bra, and then now I am parked at Target because they're all like in the same general vicinity. And I'm just gonna run into Target because I have a Target gift card, and I think I'm just gonna pick up some things for dinner. Also craving ice cream, so I'm probably gonna pick up some ice cream. I don't even know what I want for dinner, so, but that's why you go to Target, right? You don't go to Target because you know what you want. You let Target tell you what you want. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, I'm probably not gonna vlog in Target. You never know, but yeah. And then after that, I think we're just gonna have a chill day at home. Probably gonna order some grocery delivery. Yeah, because I'm tired. Like I told y'all, I'm super achy and stuff, so oh, this is all like, it's aggravating my bones. My bones and my nerve endings are very agitated and alert right now. So Yeah, so I'm just gonna go into Target and I'll catch up with you later. Are we having cuddles times? Those bugs. Oh. It's 5:30 and I am sleepy. I'm not going to bed, but I just don't feel that great. So I'm just kind of laying in bed. I did not order groceries, so there's that. I made like pigs in a blanket for some stuff that I picked up at Target. I was not on track with calories today, y'all. I usually am not. The week that I get my period, it just doesn't work out that way. Also, full disclosure, I have been struggling getting back on track with exercising and staying on track with my calories ever since the holidays. I'm sure I'm not the only one in that boat, but it's been hard. The last time I think I checked in with you, I told you I had officially lost 65 pounds, but now it's probably more like 60 because of like the 5 pounds I've gained from the holidays. I want to lose, like, I want to try to lose another 50 this year. I'm hoping I can lose more than that, but that's kind of like the minimum. I want to lose another 50 this year. So, yeah. I know I just need to get back on it, but it's just been really hard. Honestly, it's just been really hard getting back into it since the holidays, so. But I mean, that's okay. Hello, bugs. That's okay. We'll get there eventually, right? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, I told you that I started listening to the audiobook of With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo, but I didn't tell you what it's about. So, it's about this 18-year-old girl named Amina, and she ends up getting pregnant her freshman year of high school, and she has the baby, and the baby's name is Emma, but she refers to her as baby girl in the book. And so she's a senior in high school now, and it's all about how she juggles life with a 2-year-old at her age in her senior year of high school, and her trying to come up with her plans for her future. She's also a cook, so there's a lot of references to cooking and things like that. It's like her passion. I'm only like a couple chapters into it, so I don't know if she ends up actually doing anything professional with her cooking, but I assume that's where it's gonna go. It just seems like it's gonna go in that direction. Even the cover of the book is very reminiscent of food. It even has food like on it and everything, and yeah, so it's actually really pretty. But yeah, it's good so far. And like I said, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's narrated by the author as well. So that's pretty cool. It's cool because, like, whenever, I don't know if you listen to audiobooks, but whenever I listen to audiobooks, I always think of whoever narrates it. I think, like, Hi. You want mommy to stop talking? She's like, pet me. I always think of their voice as being the voice of the character, and because the author is the one voicing the main character, and she's also the one who wrote the book, it's like, it's her voice in the written word, because she wrote the book, and then it's also her voice speaking. So, I don't know. It just sounds so cool to me. Oh, what happened? We heard a noise. Oh, goodness. It's windy outside. So, there's a lot of noises happening with the weather. It's okay, those bugs. We're safe and snug. Yeah. We're safe and snug. So I'm kind of just trying to take it easy. Yeah, I don't know when I'll check in again, but I just wanted to check in and let y'all know it ended up not being a very exciting day today. Mm. It just happens like that. I thought it might be a little bit more exciting, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I'll check in again at some point. Yeah, even if it's just to say goodnight, so. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Alright, y'all, it's time for me to get into bed. It is 10:05. I haven't done anything since the last time I checked in with you, just been lazy hanging around, but it is time for me to get into my bed. That's my humidifier putting off the steam right there. So I'm just gonna get ready to hop in, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know that it was kind of new and I haven't done a video like this before, so it was just kind of spur of the moment. I wanted to film a spend the day with me kind of thing, and I've never really done that before, so I just wanted to give it a go. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you can check out more of my content in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend and have a happy and healthy tomorrow. Oh, wait. There's those bugs. Have a happy and healthy tomorrow, everyone. Bye.